Sunset Boulevard is just the epitome of Western living in California. It's the epitome of what Go West young man really meant. My lineage came from Lyle Tuttle to Cliff Raven, and then from Cliff Raven to me. What it was that both Cliff and I were into, and what our whole school of thought was all about. Quality tattoos that have a reason to be done, that are interesting.
Clean, quality tattooing. And that's really just been the tradition. Everybody's had enough respect for the people that they worked for or worked with that everyone's tried to uphold that tradition.
And one of the things that we did was not have flash on the walls. When people came in, we showed them photographs, and we showed them art books, and we showed them things that could be interpreted as tattooing, and tried to get away from hearts and moms and that sort of traditional American stuff. For me, tattooing is a whole completely different game. Tattooing is an agreement between two people that are willing to share something that's really significant. And both of them are willing to meet the other halfway, and both of them are willing to make the effort to do something that ought to be done, that has some reason to be done, that maybe might produce some results that have significance.
I mean, so much what we do is a really personal thing between two people, you know, and it's not about the art so much, or the craft, or being the cool guy, you know.
When you see that combination come together, it's easy to recognize. The artist and the client are an inseparable unit. And even though other things are happening in tattooing, they both share a great deal of understanding about the significance of what it is that they did.
Because each tattoo experience for each person receiving it is a special experience for them. We do this every day. I receive tattoos every day. You know, some people come in for that one little tattoo the size of a silver dollar that mean like everything to them. You know, and to be able to make that person happy, to make those people walk away and feel like I felt when I walked away from getting tattooed, that's what I want.
There's two types of people. There's people with no idea at all that would never be happy with no matter what you draw them, and that's a no-win situation. And there's people with no idea that don't have a lot of expectations and that are pleasantly surprised when it's something different than what they had in mind, that, you know, they wanted that input.
Mainstreaming American tattooing reduced its quality because people stopped producing artwork and putting it on their walls and went to conventions and catalogs and bought it instead of creating it. And what you did was water down or dilute, quote unquote, the quality of tattooing in America. I can make you a more effective nerd. I can make you a more effective bad boy. I can make you more erotic. I can make you more exotic.
Tattooing isn't for everybody. You know, it's for a certain group of people that sought to seek it out and wanted to be different, or wanted to have put their mark on society and kind of do their own thing. And nowadays, I just think it's kind of the norm and the accepted.
Tattoo is a onomatopoeia word for the tapping sound that you make when you use a hand instrument to plunge into the skin.
Your canvas talks back to you. You know, your canvas has to hand you a handful of money when you're done poking needles into it for making them hurt.
So that's the definition of the word tattoo. A tattoo is basically a permanent mark underneath the skin. I am really the result of this giant quest to know and understand tattooing, and being very lucky and fortunate to have people give me the benefit of what they've learned after 30 or 40 years because they didn't have anybody to share it with or give it to. Part of the thing of teaching is to be able to give back, to be able to instill in people the knowledge and the understanding and the appreciation for that knowledge and understanding and history for what tattooing is all about. I don't want that to go away.